how our energies are reacting today. Let's jump right in because I'm already grounded, I am connected, and I am protected. So let's join our spirit energies for this reading. Top card, it's the energies that we know we are aware of. Bottom cards, it's the energy that's around us, that's hovering around, that's helping us, that we don't see, but we kind of sense those energies are there. And the middle energies are the denser energies that we are trying to work our way through. All right, so let's see if my interpretation of these cards connects with you in any way. Your known energies, you are working very hard to perfect a craft. You've put in a lot of work already. You've invested in yourself, and you are definitely working your way to be that master craftsman at whatever it is you have chosen to do. You're standing firm. This staff represents stability, solid ground. You're not wavering from what you want to accomplish. You've already produced some seeds. This one has ripened and fallen off. So you can see some results already for your hard work. The energies that are helping you are advising you to really tune in to the energies that are happening around you that you cannot see. You know they're there. They are acting as antennas to you. How do you personally feel when spirit is around you? Do you see things? Do you hear things? Do you smell things? Do you taste things? Do you touch? You feel the touch of things? One of the ways I personally, know that spirit is around me is they touch the top of my head very, very gently. Physically touch my hair. And it actually feels like they're lifting one strand of hair at a time into the air. And I know my spirits are around me. That's just one way. So the message that's coming through for you is to pay attention to those tiny little energetic sparks and impulses and feelings that you may not be able to see, but you can hear them. You can sense that they're there because water is very emotional, goes with the flow, it's very psychic. And with the moon in this card, the moon is tapping into your emotions and into the gravity that pulls in the tide. And the phases of the moon can affect you in very different ways. A lot of people are awakened at 4 a.m. because of the moon, the goddess of the moon energy. One of the messages that your spirit, besides telling you, asking you to pay attention to these little details, is try not to get stuck in a rut. Try not to go around in the same circles. Try not to focus only on one thing. Take the slow and steady approach and build that foundation that you have with your spirit world, with your spirit connections, because they are coming to you in a very physical way, because we've got pentacles here, 2 pentacles, 3 pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is a planner, is slow moving, does not rush into things, and has that very, very solid foundation. If you look at this horse is heavy, is steady, is secure, is solid. And the Knight is very focused on the task that he has set out for himself. So this card is talking to you about the plans that you made back here, that you know you're working with, and how to sense these invitations from outside of yourself to keep going and to go further and stay steady and slow and steady, and especially do not get stuck in a rut. Now, the denser energies that you yourself and your spirit people are helping you with are right here. And oh my goodness, these are the most beautiful, dense energies that you could possibly be working with. So they're there, they're inside of you. You know you're trying to get to them. Your spirit people know you're trying to get to them. They're helping you, and you are working towards it. So the advice that they're giving you is to, number 1, number 2, pay attention to these impulses that you're getting from the outside. Now, when I look at the 2 of Swords, I often think of the 2 of Swords as the High Priestess in training. And these spears, these swords, are like the antennas on a TV. Do you remember the old rabbit ear antennas? You used to swizzle them around, hold them. Some people would put tinfoil on them to get a better reception, to tune into the channel. That is exactly what your spirit guides, however you view your invisible helpers, whatever you and your perception of those invisible helpers is, they're there trying to help you to grow into this High Priestess, to establish a firmer connection. They're helping you to do that. And you see, this is a 2, this is a 2. 2 together is perfect harmony. We have the moon here, we have the moon here. We have the 2 pillars, we have the 2 swords. We have this water, and we have the blue, which represents that fluid motion. It also represents your throat chakra and how you communicate to yourself and how you communicate to others. So that is all what's happening for you right now. The other energy you're trying to work your way into is the Empress herself. So part of the Empress is that gestation period, that waiting. She's the lady in waiting, which goes to the Seven of Pentacles. Patience. Allow divine timing. If you do not know when this is going to take birth, so you wait for that divine timing to come in, and while you're waiting, you take care of yourself. The Empress is all four queens in one. So you take care of your physical body, the Queen of Pentacles. You take care of your energy so you don't burn out and you don't squash your desires. You take care of your Queen of Swords so that you keep your lines of communication open, that you receive and that you speak your truth. And the Queen of Wands, you are the most psychic and fluid and receptive with the cups to allow all of that to come in. Now let's go another layer here and go a little bit deeper. I'm not sure which deck I'm pulling here from. Just give me 1 second to okay. And we'll do the same thing. We'll do the top cards are your known energies. The middle cards are the denser energies that you're working your way through. And the bottom card are the energies that are helping you. Okay? So here we go. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. And the middle cards. Okay. So here we have the Ten of Pentacles. So we're still in the Pentacles. And we have the Death card. The Ten of Pentacles is that this card in particular is a feeling of safety, a feeling of security, and a feeling of connection, because the button here represents things that are joined together, like you button up your shirt, you bring the fabric together and you close the opening of your shirt. The button undoes. You undo things, you release things, you let go. So in this Ten of Pentacles, you are deciding what is of value to you and what is not, what to hold on to and what to release, and doing it all in that feeling of safety. That's something that you know you're working on. And this is the Death card. You are on the verge of crossing that salt line to get to the Empress and to the High Priestess. You are on the verge. And all these little gnomes, they're helping you. And let's say you take a break, pay attention to your dreams. This is like the dreamland and visiting the gnomes. I had, in 2021, a near-death experience. And this card, for me personally, is very, very significant of that crossing over and coming back. Because when I had this experience personally, I was ready to leave the physical world. I asked them to go ahead and take me, that I was very happy with my life, with the way things were and where I was in my life. But they sent me back, and around that time is when I started doing this type of work. That's a whole storybook of stuff. Okay, now what your energies are helping you with is to move forward with this Chariot, to use your intention, to use your self-esteem, to use your desire to move forward so that you can get into this middle energy. And what they're doing with you to help you with that is the Three of Pentacles. They're helping you to make a plan. So they are bringing into your world, pay attention to what shows up on your feed, like your YouTube feed. You may ask a question, and all of a sudden, there's the answer on your home page. That's how they work. They also work to speak to you telepathically. They will give you ideas and plans, and they will also do that through dreams. So you look at the mushroom, you think of, doing mushrooms. Sometimes when you allow yourself to get into that state where you let go of the physical domination of your life and go more into the spiritual, you can start seeing plans coming together. So think of these three energies as, the designer, the architect, the builder. Those are all those inspirations that they are sending to you telepathically and in the physical realm by using what you would use to communicate with yourself. That's how they communicate with you in the same way, so that you understand and you get the point. But it's not going to be in your face. It's going to be this delicate sensing from the invisible realms of what to do next. But they would like to see you move forward, to get to this middle point here, to this middle energy, the denser energy that you're having a hard time getting to. And that's why the Knight of Pentacles has shown up reversed. They recognize that you're having a tough time, and they are sending you inspirations now to get your Chariot in gear, to get it moving. And the other parts of this denser energy that they're helping you to get to is to speak your truth, because this is not just a physical building that you're doing with your hands. There's a lot going on in your mental thought process. In these you're learning new things, and you're realizing truths about yourself that you did not realize before. And again, one of the things that would be important to pay attention to while you're doing all this physical work and building and making things to bring stuff into your reality is you really need to take care of your physical body and your diet and your sleep. This is the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles, which she is also part of the Empress, but they want you to pay specific attention to your diet, getting enough sleep, and having some fun as well. You know, treating yourself. Treating yourself, say, to the spa. Treating yourself to ice cream, if that's something that you like. So as you are working your way into this, these energies, to bring yourself into a whole, individuated person as a human, these spirit helpers are with you the whole time along the way. So let's take one more card for each section, and let me just think of okay, I want to use something really beautiful here. This is the Cosmic Garden deck, okay? So we're going to take one more card for each pile, same way. Top card is your known energy. Middle card is the denser energy that you're trying to work your way towards. And the bottom card is your invisible energies that are helping you to get there. Okay, so the top card, Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful. Self-made individual. You have the ability to work by yourself entirely. You also have the ability to be with others. You're comfortable in both situations. Hidden energies, Four of Swords. So be sure to take the time to give your mind a rest. And the middle energies, the denser energies, the Five of Swords. Okay, and that's showing up in reverse. So compromise. Do not, even though you are getting to this Knight of Swords where you're gung-ho to like tell everybody these new truths that you've found, not everybody is on the same path as you. They're not in the same spot. They could be somewhere else along the track, and you could be handing them a baton and they could be handing you a baton. It's like, you have to remember that it's not necessary to win at all costs. There's compromise involved. So with yourself, compromise your thought process so that you are more open to receive, which is part of why the invisible energies are helping you to take a break, give your mind a rest. And actually what I'm getting from this, along with these other cards, is they want you to pay attention to your dreams, to the dream world. So have a book, a notepad near your bed, your night table, and very first thing in the morning when you wake up, jot down your thoughts. It doesn't matter what they are. It doesn't matter how many. Just jot them down as soon as you wake up. And do that every day for as long as you possibly can. And keep doing it. And then, say after a week or two, go back and read that one word that you wrote, or that message that you wrote to yourself. It could be anything. It could be a color, it could be a feeling, it could be an image, it could be some really weird thing that happened where you were flying, or you went to visit another planet, something like that. Just make sure you write it down so you've got a journal of what your dreams are telling you, because it looks like your spirit people are trying to communicate with you through your dreams. Okay? So take whatever resonates with you from this reading, and hopefully anything that I may have said or the cards have said to you, or my interpretation of the cards, hopefully some of that has helped you to feel empowered and motivated and build up your own strength within you so that you can continue on your journey and that you can find your way to the next part of whatever path you're on, to help you to find you to the next step, or to take that break and pay attention to your dreams. Whatever you take from this that is of benefit to you, please use it and let me know what you think in the comments, and we shall see you again for the next reading. Okay? Bye for now.